All right, y'all, I am live. You see Scooter back there. That's pretty cool. Um, okay, so if y'all saw my latest video, I talked about some major issues that are happening with me that have been troubling me. One, physically. Two, with one of my biggest sponsors, Harley-Davidson. And then three, a new venture I'm going to be starting in my life that I'm very excited about. So with that said, I wanted to do this video as kind of a follow-up after reading all of your comments. When you all comment, I do read them all. I hit the little heart when I read it. I don't get a chance to type them all back, especially when we get so much and reply, but I certainly read them all and I listen to your feedback. And I felt necessary to do this video because I wanted you all to be crystal clear on what I think. So I'm gonna try to get straight to the point, and at the end of this video, I'll give you a little update on the campground situation, which I'm super excited about. Okay, so first thing I want to say is thank you. Thank you to everybody out there who has my back. I have seen all the messages that you all have written. I've read all of them. I'm up till 3 in the morning reading them all. It's just consumed my day. And I just wanted to say thank you to everybody out there that is supporting me. Everybody out there that's excited for my campground, that wants to get involved in helping with my campground, everybody out there that's supporting me in getting into this new chapter and the transition that is currently my life. So that's what I want to say first of all. Now, I want to say right away, I don't like to see the negativity. I don't like negativity on my channel. I certainly am not looking to have anybody boycott Harley-Davidson anyway. I am still going to ride my Harley-Davidson. I still love Harley-Davidson, as I said that in the other video. So please don't boycott the brand over this. I mean, they're just making a decision. They're just a business. On the other note, I also want to thank you to all the people who wrote in and said they bought a new Harley-Davidson. Hundreds of people who bought a new Harley-Davidson as a direct influence of my content. I want to thank you for all of you sending me that message, and I saw where some of you had written into Harley with that message. I want to thank you for that message and for letting me know that, because one of my major goals, along with helping the military, is influencing people to maybe get that bike that they weren't going to get, or maybe take that road trip that they never thought they could take. Jumping in with both feet. It's kind of what I did. If you read my book, you know. Just jumped in with both feet on an epic adventure. And I always get excited when people tell me stories of some adventure they took because they watched one of my videos or did one of my, things. I've gotten messages from people saying they bought new bikes that were 20 years old and it's their first bike. And I've gotten messages from people in their 60s and 70s who've gotten a new bike that they haven't had in years, haven't ridden, and now they're riding again. And to me, that is very, very exciting. And it lets me know that one of the things I strive for every day is I'm accomplishing. And that helps me keep push forward every day. So all of you that wrote me all that stuff, I want to thank you very much. And I also want to thank you not only from my goals, but also from the point of Harley-Davidson. I mean, if you followed their stocks, if you followed their quarterly reports, they're down and they're trying to gain traction. And all of those really what accounts to millions of dollars in sales and motorcycles helps them. And I think that's a wonderful thing. I will always love Harley-Davidson. That's not changing. I'm not getting rid of my bike. I am going to test ride other bikes because I do appreciate other bikes, and I'm going to show you all that. And frankly, over the last 4 years, Corporate Harley sponsored me for one of those years. I've given them exclusive and reliable content for pretty much almost all the 4 years. But I have had probably 30% of the people that ride with me out there ride non-Harley-Davidson brands. People show up on their Hondas, on their Indians, on their crotch rockets, on all their different types of bikes, and they ride with me in support of our country, okay? That's why the thumbnail of this is the America hat, because it's in support of our country, it's in support of what I do, it's in support of our mission. So, I'm gonna get to start sharing some content with those 30% of my audience that doesn't ride Harley-Davidson and show support back to them that they've been giving me for years when I've done nothing but give them Harley. So that's a really cool opportunity to give back to a group of people. And it's also a really cool opportunity for me to check out some new motorcycles. So don't bash on Harley. I'm not leaving Harley. I don't have any other bike I'm getting right now. I'm sticking with Harley, and I'm gonna love it. I'm still gonna do reviews of their products. I still got an exhaust review coming up. I'm still working with a lot of good people up there. There's some people in Harley that really get it, like my buddy John Dunbar. I communicate with him. They're going to still do product stuff with me where I can do reviews and stuff. So it's not like they're just abandoning me or cutting me off. It's just for the last 8 months, I've been trying to secure this deal with them, and in the 11th hour, we came together on a deal for this riding season, and then I had an injury, and it messed up our program. It doesn't mean we won't do anything together in the future. So I just wanted to make that clear and let you all know, please don't boycott Harley, and certainly don't hurt these dealerships, man. That dealership network has been so good to me, and those people work so hard every day. My last appearance or meet and greet or ride or event prior to my surgery is going to be June 9th in Durango, Colorado, at a brand new dealership opening up there. And I hope a lot of you can come out there and meet me for that. So I am still doing Harley-Davidson stuff. I'm still riding Harley-Davidson. I'm still riding every day. I rode them for 2 years to every dealership before they sponsored me $1. I ride Harley-Davidson because when I was a kid, my uncle showed up at a family reunion on his Harley-Davidson all the way across the country, an old Softail Heritage Springer, which I still love the Softail. I'd still like to get a Softail or similar style bike. He showed up on that Softail, and it was just like, wow, man. He had the leather, and you could tell he had like ridden in the wind, and he had shown up, and he gave me my first ride on a Harley-Davidson. I fell in love with the lifestyle. That's why I love Harley-Davidson. And I think that's why most of the people, and maybe I could be off on this, but I have ridden with what I believe to be more people than anybody alive right now. And it's given me a unique opportunity to share stories and talk to people. And I think that is why most people ride Harley-Davidson. It's the culture, it's the people, it's the community. This is what Harley-Davidson is so great at. There are many beautiful bikes out there. There are many fast bikes out there. There are many comfortable bikes out there. But that Harley-Davidson culture is what sold me when I was younger. It wasn't, I was young and saw another kid riding a Harley and thought, oh wow, he's cool, so I want to ride a Harley. It was sold on a dream for my future. And it became a goal. And eventually I reached that goal and I own my own Harley-Davidson. And well, I was super excited about it. So, I think that really speaks to a lot about what Harley, and I made some more notes down here, you guys, just because this is also important to me, and this is live, and I don't want to misspeak, because I know you all take my direction seriously, and I want to make sure I'm clear and honest on exactly what I'm saying. So I just wanted to explain that. And I think that dream or that vision of looking up to something, I remember I'd go down the road with my dad in the car, and a Harley would ride by, and him and my stepmom would start howling, and it created this whole essence of this biker lifestyle that I wanted to incorporate into my life. And I knew I wanted to do it with Harley-Davidson because that was the brand that I saw it happening with. It was really cool. It was right in front of me. It was my dad. It was my family. It was what I grew up seeing. And frankly, Harley-Davidson, you've got an easier time right now because it's easier than ever to reach people because of social media. This stuff right here, like we saw with my last video and everything else, it's easy to engage and connect with the people. So you really have an easier time of showing that. I just think you need to show it. And I think that's going to be the future. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't have a master's in marketing, but I think I understand motorcycle and our community and our people pretty well. Look at anything in this country. Look at football. People for generations grow up loving, passionate about football and their team. Why? Because they grow up watching their parents get excited about it. They grow up watching their uncles and aunts get excited about it. And then when they grow up, they're excited about it. It's not because the kids at school are excited about it. It's because the people that you're looking up to, the people that you have in your family and your community are excited about it. And that's why you get excited about it. And that's why you want to be part of it as you're older. Another good analogy, I think, they're trying to figure out ways to target the youth. I personally think, just like football, I think the CEO, Matt Levitich of Harley-Davidson, is spot on. I think he's a very intelligent man. I think his goals for the company are 100% what Harley-Davidson needs to do to grow. I think he's spot on. It's up to his team to deliver his goals. And one of his major goals is grow the sport, which I think is important. If you grow the sport, it will grow your business, right? And it'll grow our culture, which I love and I want to flourish. I don't want Harley-Davidson to die. I want it to flourish. That's why I'm excited about the hundreds of people that told me they bought bikes because of my content and the inspiration. So, I want it to flourish. If you want to grow any sport, we'll use football again for the analogy. If you want to grow the sport of football, you don't show Sunday noon games of your local middle school. If you want to get those middle school guys playing football, you show the NFL on Sunday. You show the guys that are out there doing it all the way in, living the lifestyle, are 100% committed, are full-time, passionate, and you sell that excitement. That excitement transcends through families, that excitement transcends into the children, and that excitement creates a future generation of football lovers and participants. My theory or thought would be Harley should do the same. They should be promoting people like me, not just me, but all people like me. There's a lot of people out there, and I've seen different celebrities come in. You don't put Denzel Washington in a football helmet to grow the sport of football. You take the guys that are out there playing. People nowadays, we're so transparent. We can talk like we're doing right now. We don't want to be sold with some big celebrity. We want to see the people that are doing it and hear their opinions, their takes. And that is what I would do if the marketing was in my hands for Harley-Davidson. I would be finding people like me. Think about what they spent on the UFC or this latest NBA jersey logo. They could have a whole slew of people like me for a fraction of the money, creating much more inspiration, showing true Harley-Davidson culture and inspiring generations. I think it's an amazing way to go, and maybe they'll come back with me and use me for this again. It's certainly what I tried to do. I tried to show my passion, my commitment, my abilities to the community, and hope that it inspired some of them to ride. And thanks to all your messages, I know that I have hit the mark, and that in itself is very exciting for me. So I just wanted to get on here and explain to you all my take, my stance, where I'm coming from, what I hope from you. Please don't hurt the brand I love. I love Harley-Davidson. If they never sponsor me again and they think it's best to, put all their marketing into celebrities from the Rolling Stones or for kids coming out of college and putting them on bikes and sending them across country. In the last 4 years, I've gone cross country 14 times, coast to coast, 10 north to south on a Harley-Davidson. I can tell you it is not easy. It is difficult. It's dangerous. I have to be alert. I have to be on point, and I've avoided a lot of really bad scenarios. And I would hate to see somebody that doesn't have that type of experience get on a bike and try to ride full time for inspiration. I think having the experience is important. So there's some things that I'm not a professional marketer. I don't have a master's degree. I'm just a biker. I think I am probably the only person in the history of Harley-Davidson to ride to every dealership in the country, work directly with every dealership in the country, get to meet the people in those communities at every dealership in the country. I don't think there's anybody in the motor company that's done that. And I think that gives me a unique perspective of what we are. But at the end of the day, we're a sport. We love our sport. We want our sport to grow. I want motorcycling to grow as a whole, but I want Harley-Davidson to grow too. And that's my passion. So yes, I've been for 9 months trying to get Harley to re-sign with me, and at the 11th hour, it fell through. That's just the truth, and you all need to know that. So when you see me test riding another bike, you don't think I'm doing Harley-Davidson wrong. I have been very committed to Harley, and I've given Harley everything, and I continue to give Harley everything, but I'm also committed to y'all. And 30% of y'all don't ride Harley, and 30% of y'all have been supporting me. And now I have an opportunity to kind of support you back in a way. So that's it. I'm not going to get any more long-winded. I'm just telling you the deal. I'm telling you how I feel, my thoughts on how to grow a sport, my thoughts on what you should focus on if you're trying to grow a sport. But I am not a high-level Harley-Davidson executive. I'm a guy who loves to ride and was using my ability to try to share that with others, to get others to ride. And I think we've done that, and I think we'll continue to do that. Whether they sponsor me again or not, I still ride every day, and that is what I love to do. And that's why I think we've been so successful together. So I just wanted to say that, and I wanted to stop. hopefully any type of negativity towards Harley-Davidson, because I love my Harley family. Okay, the campground. This will be the last video you're going to see from me until Monday, because I am headed to go try and close a deal on a campground this weekend. Wish me luck. It looks promising. I hope to be sending out information Monday about where this campground is, and maybe even tell you that it could potentially be mine. And we are going to build a motorcycle haven for everybody who loves to ride, and for veterans, free of charge to come stay. You know, it won't be the entire campground. I'll have a section. I'm gonna peel off a section until that section's full. Every veteran that books there, while supplies last, availability's there, they can stay for 100% free. You can book yourself out, whatever you want to do. We're gonna do that together. It's gonna be awesome. I'm super excited about it. I think it's a brand new way to give back, and I think it may be my most impactful way to give back to our veterans that I've done yet. So I'm super, super excited about it. I hope it changes some lives. I hope you all got my message. I hope it's clear. I hope I continue to have your support. As far as the people that are all saying they want to come out and help on the campground, that is so awesome. I need somebody that knows how to build tree houses. If you know how to build tree houses and you want to help me, message me on my website, adamsandovalrides.com. Go on the email, write an email. Please include your experience, pictures, whatever, of what you've done with tree houses, because I'm looking for somebody right away. And everybody else that wants to help, I've seen electricians and plumbers, and I've seen steel fabricators, and all these people that want to help. Thank you all so much. We're going to come up with a system to try to help manage all this, and we'll get that up here hopefully in the next week. And together we're going to build something iconic in America, iconic Americana. I'm just, you guys, I'm beside myself. I'm really excited. Yes, it's bad news. I'm injured. I'm going to be laid up. Yes, it's bad news. I lost one of my biggest sponsors. You know, but it's great news that I get to share some new looks on Harley-Davidson culture, and it's great news I get to start a new chapter in my life. I'm excited. I hope you all are excited with me. I appreciate your support. I hope you all share this video so that everybody can understand exactly where I'm coming from and exactly what I'm thinking of. Me and Harley have not burnt bridges. I don't want to burn bridges with them. I love them. They are what I have been for so long. Support me in that, please. Support each other in that. Get out there and ride. Take a trip you've never taken. And if you're still thinking about the motorcycle, remember, life's short. Buy the damn motorcycle.